And hello everyone, it's been 12 runs. This is the 12th time I've killed Knuckledragger. It's actually given me a level up, conveniently enough. Which is going to be a bit of a theme. I might very well level up a few times while farming bosses. I know from personal experience and from watching other people that it can take dozens, if not hundreds of runs if you're really unlucky to finally get the weapon you're looking for. But here it is.
Don't worry, baby.
A tactical hornet. It doesn't look that good, but it really is. It's a fairly cool weapon. It fires very nice bursts of just bursts of bullets if I'm in aim mode, as you can see. And it does some corrosive damage, so that's my first elemental weapon as well. It's corrosive is kind of, acids based. It's strong against enemies that have armor plating of some kind. The game does make it very easy to basically see which kind of enemy your weapon is going to be strong against. Okay, so 12 runs for Hornet. I'll just write that down on my piece of paper quickly so I don't forget. It's not ideal. I would have preferred a Hornet that has increased melee damage. The weapons again spawn randomly, and you could get the Hornet F to inspect, just to show you quickly. You could get it where instead of this thing here, which makes it more stable, it increases weapon stability, which is useless to me. You could have it where it's got a blade attached at the front, so it does more melee damage. I think you could also get different scopes and all that. These sort of aim assist kind of things to improve weapon stability, I think they don't look cool, so I prefer not to have that, but I'm not going to farm another Hornet, just because that would be silly. And it's got a fairly decent clip size at 28. It's good. And now we have to defend Claptrap, which we've already seen that last time. But I didn't actually do the quest.
Alright boys, this is Captain Flint. I want you to find that Vault Hunter and bring him to me now!
And here we have a fire weapon. But I'm actually full, so can't carry it. Oh dear, the entrance is closed.
Hey, Hammerlock!
I see you! Spectacular! First Captain Flint's bandits attack, then Claptrap shows up! I must have been horrifyingly cruel to puppies in a previous life to deserve this kind of treatment. I say, Vault Hunter, could you kill Flint's men for me?
Oh no! Bullywongs!
What is wrong with you boys? Just got a proposition for you, Vault Hunter. You give up, we'll just shoot you in the head. It'll be quick, clean, and a hell of a lot less painful than what Handsome Jack will do. Got it. Just look at it.
Yeah. By the way, I will be farming all the legendaries. I don't think I'll be using all of them. Because of the way I'll play the class, there's some kinds of weapons that will be useless to me.
Damn it! This ain't over, Grinder!
And
Hey, Hammerlock! Since my minion just saved your town, you want to do your bestie Claptrap a favor and repair my eye?
Yes, I suppose I am in your debt now, aren't I? Come to my shack and I shall restore Claptrap's sight. First, I shall shut off the electrical fence for you.
that's nice.
Please stay back, Vault Hunter. Let Claptrap go first.
I knew Hammerlock would come around eventually. Me and him are like two peas in a pod. 2 bullets in a bag. 2 cannibal midgets in a fat guy's ribcage.
Apologies, but when Claptrap speaks, I feel my brain cells committing suicide one by one. I shall be out directly.
A pleasure to meet you, Vault Hunter. I am Sir Hammerlock.
Hunter, scholar, gentleman.
At your service. I came out here to research the bully mongs for my almanac, but Captain Flint's men trapped me on this glacier. Many thanks for disposing of them, by the way. To survive a direct run into Handsome Jack and defeat Captain Flint's bandits, unheard of. I'm headed to Sanctuary myself. From what I hear, the Crimson Raiders there could use a hero like you. Now, if you could hand me the robot's eye, please.
Okay, just very quickly, since, you know. Can I see anywhere my character in a little... I want a zoomed out version of my character. I don't think I can get that anywhere though. Okay, fine. Yeah, I have a robot arm. I guess this is a good point to just go slightly into the... Actually, no, never mind. Let's just give him the robot eye.
Now, I need only connect this to this, and... That should do it!
Ha-ha! I am alive!
Oh dear, he's talking again.
Minion! Now I've got my eyesight back! And you're far uglier than I remembered! Time to join up with the Crimson Raiders in Sanctuary! This glacier's full of nothing but murderers or jerkbags, like that Hammerlock dude!
I'm standing right here, dude. Now that Liarsburg is cleared, I might as well turn on the main power. This town's full of things that may be of use to a go-getting slayer of men like yourself.
Minion, roll out!
Okay.
I see our fearless leader Jack is looking for you. Charming fellow, isn't he? Spouts drivel about bringing peace to the frontier, then shoots unarmed men, women, and children like it was going out of style. Ah, I'm spouting exposition again, aren't I? Apologies!
I love this game. Have I said that? I may not have. I definitely haven't said it enough. I love this game. It is very, 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 very good.
Come on, work, curse you! Ah, fecal matter. The bounty board's broken. The Resistance must have disconnected it before they left for Sanctuary. I'd planned to post some jobs for you. Oh well, just speak to me instead.
Okay. So yeah, bounty boards. We know those from the first game, but this one's broken. So, hey. Let's get our quests here. Firstly, cleaning up the burg. We've done that, so we can get our reward, which is going to be a shield, an instant shield.
So, how are you enjoying Liarsburg? This town used to have a spectacular amount of hustle and or bustle before its denizens fled to Sanctuary to escape Jack's army. Most of them, anyway. Captain Flint's men killed anyone who stayed.
And this town ain't big enough. A bit of a quest.
Though Captain Flint killed everyone in Liarsburg, I see no reason that wild bullymong should lollygag about the place, disrespecting the memories of the former townsfolk. If you could clear the town of them, that would be most gentlemanly.
The objectives on your HUD pertain to your active mission. You can change your active mission by using the mission log in your Echo device.
Okay, that's just tutorial stuff that I might be skipping over if I have something important to say, I guess. The game mostly has a lot more dialogue than the first one, and this is our respec and reskin potion where I could do a lot of things to change my look. Stinger missile. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I have a lot of skins already unlocked, as you can see. Just trying to look at the new ones. Pink Pandora Corn. That stings a little. Dahl Elite, nah. Jacob's Old Fashioned, nah. Or Lord of Wisdom. It's okay. I just like the green somehow. And I'm not looking for Minecraft. The ones with the star in front tend to be the coolest, but they're also the ones you have to actually pay real money for, so I don't have any of those. So yeah. And I can reset my skill points if I had any and all that stuff. And I will just ignore that. Claptrap's just telling me about the customization station, as you can see. Oh, I should have probably sold some stuff. Oh well, I'll do that in just a second. Hey guy. I think it shoots 5-round bursts, which is pretty darn powerful actually. Though against these really weak guys, it's kind of a waste because I need 1 crit or 2 normal hits, I guess, to kill them. So firing 5 rounds is kind of wasteful, of course.
This would be an even greater
achievement if anyone in Liarsburg was still alive to celebrate.
victory, but still, well done.
Yeah, there's a lot more voice acting than in the first game, and the way it works is if you're close to the NPC who's currently talking to you, then you end up, whoa, frame rates. You kind of hear that dialogue normally, and if you're moving away from them, then it switches to that comlink kind of dialogue.
Let's just get this out of the way. Yes, most of my merchandise was ripped from the hands of dead adventurers.
Okay. And lemonade, I still want to use that. You can buy ammo from these shops.
Thanks for this. Good luck.
Did I just? No, I didn't just caps lock myself. These are healing shops where you can get shields, and of course you can fill up your health. And there's a third type of shop which should be up here. I think that's all the sort of general shops there are. And this is the gun shop where you can, as the name implies, buy guns. And sometimes they also sell skins, and if I don't have a skin yet, I might very well buy it very often to, well, to use it up, I guess. And now we have to clear the graveyard. We've cleared the pond, which is obviously frozen over. Okay, adult bullymon. Come on, let me crit you. Fine, never mind. Three shots left, is that going to be enough?
Most
Yes.
efficacious. Bullymongs will think twice about raiding peaceful cities in the future. Hopefully.
Okay, so the way it basically works with this game, and legendary drops, I kind of want to go into that a little bit. You have a chance to get every legendary from every single loot source, basically. It might not be quite true in this very early tutorial area, but just assume it's true. It is definitely true from a very early point in the game onwards, that any enemy could drop any legendary, but you can also farm them directly by going after certain bosses which tend to have a noticeably increased drop rate of a specific legendary. For example, this Hornet that I'm currently wielding has an increased chance to drop from Knuckle Dragger, but I could also get it by just killing a random bandit. He has a chance to drop that. It's just a fairly low chance. So, yeah, if I happen to get a legendary randomly from a strange loot source that doesn't have an increased chance, I will still count it, and if I get to the boss, I'm possibly not going to farm it for it. Farm the boss for the legendary. That's what I meant to say. Okay, let's hand in the quest. We get an assault rifle.
Make Captain Flint's death as prolonged as possible, would you? Quite the douche he is. If you're to survive out here for any length of time, you'll need a better shield. I humbly suggest paying a visit to the old Crimson Raider safe house. You'll need to take the elevator up there.
Okay. And the other quest that I've taken, if you take 2 or 3 quests at once, it'll only give you the dialogue for one of them. What you can do then is actually go into your quest objectives menu and change to the other quest.
Do you see my hat? It is the hat of a gentleman, and yet it's missing something, some je ne sais quoi. I think some bullymong fur might do the trick if you could bring me some. To harvest bullymong fur, you'll need to rip it from their hides with your bare hands. Just weaken a bullymong with gunfire, then finish him off with fisticuffs.
Like this. Yeah, but there's actually another quest I'll be doing first. I will probably be doing at least all the side quests in the main game that I really come across conveniently. I might be skipping some side quests and some of the DLCs, possibly, but you already know that from my first playthrough I'm kind of doing something similar. I don't think the first game really did legendaries the same way, so I think the legendary run kind of thing that I'm doing now doesn't work, or wouldn't have worked in the first game. You have a shield. Brilliant. I did lose some health, but that's fine. I should regain it quite quickly. You do find a bunch of healing items lying around. And of course I found this, which is why I was here.
We've hijacked the train that runs through the dust. If all goes well, we should get to Sanctuary in a day's time. Hyperion hasn't diverted any troops from New Haven to pursue us, and a sandstorm has devoured their nearest frontier town. We just need... Oh! Damn it! Everyone, get away from the windows!
You've discovered one of Helena Pierce's audio logs. She was a lieutenant in the Crimson Raiders, the anti-Hyperion resistance. I'd be very interested to know what became of her. If you could find the rest of those audio logs, I would be more than happy to pay you for them.
Okay, it's going to... I know where to find them, but there's going to be a bunch of dialogue, so I'll be quiet for a bit, I think. Or at least for the dialogues, of course. This is where you find the second one.
Hey, everybody! How are you? Jack here! Nobody moves!
What is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, what was your name?
Pierce.
Well, Miss Pierce, and please don't tell me it's Mrs. Pierce and break my heart, this train doesn't belong to you. So why don't you turn around and face me, Pumpkin?
This train was commandeered legally under the...
Holy nutballs! What happened to your freaking face?
Okay, second one can be found up here on this roof in this ice pile. Along with standard loot, I guess.
Okay, how about this? Lady, I don't even know what to call you. You tell me why you look like you headbutted a belt sander, and I'll let all you go right now.
My husband gave me a skag pearl ring. The pearl released hunger-inducing pheromones.
Oh, you know what? I am so sorry. I just, forgive me. Where's your husband now?
He's dead.
That is a heartbreaker. But you got something in common with him now, at least.
And finally, here.
Oh, holy crap! Did you see your head? It was like... Oh my god! Wilhelm, kill these savages. Understood!
Handsome Jack killed her, did he? Shame. A real shame. Please return the echoes to me whenever you are capable of doing so.
Yeah, let's go for that. Okay, the main quest requires me to grab Claptrap, but I'm not going to do that just yet. I will be focusing on the other two side quests I have at the moment. But these things can all be sold. I do like... well, I'll obviously be sticking to legendaries for the most part, because, well, I'll be farming them, and they are quite good. And I'll also keep the shotgun I have for the moment. There's one quite fun thing you can do here, which is you can use these sort of binocular things. It costs you $5, but they kind of show you interesting locations, I guess. Sometimes. They can be quite fun to use, basically. I'm almost level 5, which is when I get my action skill, so then I'll be able to use that and show it to you. I was worried the first time I did this on my on a Siren. I kind of did the same thing, you know, farming every legendary. And when I did it on my Siren, I actually reached level 5 before getting the Hornet. And I was a little worried that I might be getting that my first legendary be after level 5, so then you would have missed me actually getting my action skill. But it was fine. Don't throw grenades at me, you little midget. I just noticed saying little midget is a little redundant, but hey, I can do whatever I like. Okay. Monies. I might not be opening all the boxes all the time. It's just in the beginning it's convenient to get your loot for your ammunition from there. Okay.
Of course, I forgot. The safe house power box stopped working after Claptrap attempted to integrate with it.
What a kidder! Just get a new fuse for the elevator and ignore what he said about that power box.
Okay, well that's interesting. quite looking forward to when I can actually level up this character and get some skills. That's going to be fun because, well, there are some really cool skills for the Necromancer. I really like the class. It's very chaotic and random, but it is a great deal of fun. Okay, let's get this guy. Yeah. In the first game, as you know, I've played as Mordecai, which is well, it was the game's sniper, basically. In this game, the sniper would be Zero, who's very good at melee, and also it's as a sniper, so he's either very good at really short or really long range. And there we go, level 5. And I've got my action skill. Well, actually, I got a skill point, but I can only spend it on my action skill.
There's a fuse on the other side of that electric fence. Just run through the fence. You won't take damage if you go fast enough.
Come on, let me reload. There's one guy still up there, but he kind of doesn't show very well. He sometimes kind of... he moves so that you can't hit him. But I guess he forgot about me. The combat music has stopped, so it's no longer considering me to be in combat. Okay, first things first, action skill. Right here. And the action skill of Gage is to summon Death Trap, which, well, press F to summon Death Trap to fight for you. Cooldown 60 seconds. I don't know how long he lasts. There's ways to expand upon how long he lasts, basically. And since that's the only thing I can really do at the moment, I'm going to do it. The way the Necromancer works is basically she has 3 skill trees. The first one is Best Friends Forever. It's mostly a sort of, I guess, the quote-unquote easy mode of this character. It's enhancing the combat capabilities of your Death Trap robot by quite a bit, and it has some just nice bonuses that just make it kind of easier without adding sort of any very interesting twists. It's just kind of... It tends to be straight up just buffs to your abilities. The middle one, Little Big Trouble, is mostly focused around doing shock damage to enemies. And Ordered Chaos is the skill tree I will be focusing mostly because of this. Anarchy. It is just a most amazing skill. As you can see, whenever I kill an enemy or empty my magazine while in combat, I get a stack of Anarchy, and for every stack I get more damage and less accuracy. This may sound bad because, well, you lose damage, you lose accuracy, so that extra damage is not going to help you much. You might think, but it's not true. You will see me use that skill a lot, and you will see just how powerful it really is. Let's open the toilet and get some junk. Thank you. Okay, we also need to kill a fair amount of bully monks using melee damage, and I want to know, does this activate my robot? It does. Good. So that macro key still works. As you can see, Death Trap does melee attacks. As do I, because I need to...
Now, collect the fur. In addition to making for a spectacular hat decoration, I shall study the fur for my almanac about the creatures of Pandora.
As you might remember, I need to kill guys in melee to get their hair. Or
I apologize, I wasn't clear enough. You see, you'll need to kill the bullymong with a melee attack in order to harvest its fur. Sure, you could try to steal the fur from a bullymong's dead body, but where's the fun in that? Blatantly unreasonable requests. Oh!
okay, I think I have enough. I should have gotten enough melee kills. I will be probably finishing this right now.
That sample will do admirably. Find me a few more, if you please.
Okay. I'm not sure. I might only have 3.
Ooh, are you collecting bullymong fur? I love that stuff. It's soft, warm, and really good at absorbing robot tears. Once you're done collecting all the fur, why don't you bring it to me instead of Hammerlock?
I overheard Claptrap asking you for the bullymong fur you're collecting. As I fear he would do something irredeemably stupid with it, like make a mohawk out of it or something, let me sweeten the deal. If you bring me the fur, I shall give you one of my finest sniper rifles.
Okay.
So, Hammerlock wants to give you a sniper rifle. I laugh at his offer. Ha! If you bring me the fur, I'll give you a badass shotgun I found in the hands of a dead vault hunter. It's really fresh. You can still smell the sadness on it.
Okay.
Wonderful. You've gotten all the fur I need. Bring it to me and my sniper rifle shall be yours.
Screw that noise. Bring me the fur, and I'll give you a shotgun.
And here's the power fuse we need
Just
for
plug
the
that
other
fuse in
quest.
a Brewster's power box, and you'll be able to ride the elevator.
Okay. I guess this is a good place to cut. We haven't seen any bosses this episode, so yeah. No legendaries for me to farm. We will be seeing one next time, though, I think. Wait, did you already respawn? Okay, I was mistaken. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.